How could this happen to me? Why does this happen to me? Do you see what's on this team? You see that Chansey? Do you guys think I took this match like 2 months ago when Chansey was UU for a week? The answer is no. I took this match like 2 days ago, and this guy had a Chansey, and I was just mind blown because I can't believe people are not aware that Chansey is not UU. I mean, it only lasted a week. Chansey is such a special defensive wall. Why is it in UU? UU's already as bulky as it is. Why would you bring it in? Especially when I bring in just a random 6 pokes that I just kind of wanted to use right now. Oh my god, someone kill me. But when this always happens to me, it turns out to be a somewhat decent match or a pretty good one. This one's kind of decent in my eyes. It may be pretty good to yours. But enough rambling. The battle has already started, but he's going to lead off with the obvious ambi palm. I'm going to lead off with the S Cavalier. LeBron. Y'all know him. My old subscribers know him. He's special defensive. And also, you know, S Cavalier has a very good base defense, so he takes the fake out fairly well from a tech boosted ambi palm. But now he's going to switch out to his Empoleon. I knew he would switch. That's fine for the Toxic. But I completely forgot about this Empoleon. So I just basically wasted a turn. He got a free switch in. And he's basically going to get free rocks in. As I'm going to go to the Puget Sound weather. Warm 106.9. If you live in my area, you know what that is. Gonna go for the Hidden Power Electric. As he does go for a rocks, I believe, on this turn. No, he's going to go for a Skull on this turn. I know he has a Manectric and it has a Lightning Rod ability. I just did not think that he would pull the trigger and actually switch into it because I didn't think he was that good of a player. But he switches into it. It gets the Lightning Rod boost. I'm kind of in a predicament here. If I make the wrong switch, I'm screwed. But I'm thinking he's going to predict my Claydol switch to be immune to his T-Bolt or Volt switch. So I can go to my special defensive S Cavalier again. And he decides to go for a Hidden Power Grass is what I'm assuming, because I take that fairly well because I crowd resisted. So I make a good play there. I basically kind of saved the Pokemon from dying because if I switched Claydol, and Claydol would have been dead. Now he switches Shaman in as I do switch out to my Virizion, thinking he would switch into Napoleon this turn. But I got that wrong. I'm fearing Hidden Power Fire or Air Slash, so I just go to Houndoom hoping it's Hidden Power Fire. It is Hidden Power Fire, which look at that. I get the Flash Fire ability. I'm like, alright, something's going to get hard with a +1 overheat. I don't care about that Chansey. That Chansey's not going to take it too well. I am a Houndoom. I believe I'm Life Orb. Let's see how well it does. It does crap. It does absolutely crap. This is why this thing is not in UU. We already have enough bulk things in UU. God damn it. Get out of here. Oh my god. I'm going to have such a hard time against this Chansey. Well, honestly, I'm not really. I do have a few pokes to take it on. One that he doesn't think that is a big threat to it, but it actually is. I switched into Claydol mainly just to Rapid Spin and set up rocks at some point in time. I knew he'd probably switch on Napoleon. And Claydol is a pretty bad Pokemon in my opinion. Like, I could never use it well. It can't take hits well for some reason, but it has a good typing. It has a good ability with Levitate. It can Rapid Spin and do Stealth Rocks. I mean, how's it bad? I just don't understand, but it is apparently. To me, it is. I don't understand why, though. I know the only one thing I could take this Empoleon out with is if I get Virizion in there. I risk the Scald Burn, I don't get it, and then I just knock it out with the Close Combat. So there we go. Something that was really annoying to my team is gone, and I now have leeway to kind of just not worried about getting burned or anything because Virizion and my Togekiss are the only things that could take it out. But he switches into Manectric. I'm thinking this time he is going to go for the Overheat, predicting my S Cavalier to come in. But I wasn't really too sure, so I went out to Claydol just in case, because I know Claydol can take the hit. He does go for the Overheat. His special attack's down 2 stages, so I know he's going to switch out, because this thing's most likely choice. He's probably going to switch into Hitmontop. For some reason, though, I go for Stealth Rocks. In my mindset, when I went for Stealth Rocks, I was thinking, I'm going to get a free turn to Toxic him, because he's going to go for Rapid Spin this turn, but in hindsight, if I knew he's going to switch into this thing, I should have just went for the Toxic straight off the bat when he switched it in, because now he's going to Toxic my Claydol. It's not going to be a problem at the end of the match, but it kind of felt like a problem during the match, if that makes sense, because it was kind of on my mind that I kind of need this thing. But then again, I'm looking at whatever he has left on his team. I don't really need this Claydol anymore. It's just really there just to Rapid Spin and set up rocks at this point. I stay in thinking he might want to try to stall me or something because he has Sucker Punch and stuff, so I just go for the Earth Power. But he switches out to Shaman, which was the good play, so I'm just kind of like, what am I doing? What was I doing when I named this thing Mimi? I was trying to name it Japanese eyes, like eye in Japanese, but Mimi in Japanese is ears. Eyes is mega. Hello? What was I thinking? Was I drunk? Hello? What? I switch into my Virizion now, thinking he's going to go for the grass move. He does. He tries to go for the Leech Seed, so I get a free switch into it. Basically, I'm going to get a free thing to do whatever. I knew he switched out to his Hitmontop because he knows I'm a physical set, so I'm going to go for a Sword Dance. And while Hitmontop is bulky, it's only bulky if it gets an Intimidate drop. If it doesn't get the Intimidate drop, then it's kind of not as bulky as you think it would be. Considering now I'm at +1 attack, I can kill it off with the close combat. But for some reason during the game, I was thinking the close combat wouldn't take it out, and then he'd take me out with his close combat. So I went for the Leaf Blade. But I realized once I see that damage, a close combat would have easily taken it out, and I'm just kind of like facepalming there. Like, why didn't I go with my statement saying, oh, Hitmontop's not as bulky when there's no Intimidate drop? Either way, it doesn't really matter too much, because I don't really need Virizion, because I have something for Chansey, as he does knock me out with a Sucker Punch, even though I knew he would go for Sucker Punch. I don't know why I didn't switch out, but I just kind of, didn't. So, I think at that point, I was just not in a carrying mood or something. Gonna go into LeBron again, because I'm pretty sure he's gonna switch into the Ambipom, because that's kind of the ideal thing to switch in on a double down, as once again he's gonna go for a fake out. He actually does get a crit here. It will kind of matter in terms of LeBron's fate, but in the long run it doesn't really matter, because LeBron and the Heat are probably gonna win the NBA Finals. But I'm still rooting for the Splash Brothers, the Golden Heat. I'm not the Golden Heat. What the hell am I saying? The Golden State Warriors. They're the best. Steph Curry, all the way. Gotta knock him out with the Mega Horn. He went for a Last Resort, which I rarely actually see nowadays, but it actually does work. I might use that eventually at some point in time. He's gonna bring back in this Manectric. I just left LeBron in just as death fodder, because I'm thinking I don't really need LeBron anymore, but he overpredicts, thinking I'm gonna go into Claydol, goes for a Hidden Power Grass, and then rather than Escavalier dying, his Manectric's gonna die because he overpredicted. So a pretty bad overprediction on his part. Then again, he is choice, and he's kind of in a hole, so I guess he has to overpredict in order to win. He's gonna switch out to Shaman. I was fearing the Hidden Power Fire. I thinking, alright, I can use Escavalier for later against the Chansey possibly. I'm gonna go into my Claydol just to die. I'm just hoping, please die. Please kill this thing. He doesn't kill this thing. I'm just like, oh, please kill Claydol. I don't need him anymore. I know I sound bad about my Pokemon, but I honestly don't care about this Claydol. I really hate Claydol. Even though it has so many roles it can do, it just is really a bad poke for some reason. I guess it doesn't have enough bulk or something, I don't know. But I'm going to switch into the star of this game, Rick Ross, the Togekiss, the Hustler. Y'all know him. He's a hustle set with Drain Punch, Work Up, Air Slash, and Extreme Speed. I know he's going to switch out to Chansey because he's thinking I'm a special set. Nope, Rick Ross is hustling you. He's an actual physical mix set. And I'm going to go for the Work Up this turn. Now I'm going to talk about the Drain Punch. But he misses. I'm just like, why? I just queued the music in. Are you serious? This is where your music comes in. You knock out Chansey. What are you doing? He's gonna switch it to Shaman now, and basically I went for the workup. I don't know why. I should have definitely just went for the Drain Punch, because if I went for the Drain Punch I could just knock him out with the Extreme Speed the next turn, but I decided to go for 2 workups because I was overestimating Chansey's defensive physical bulk. So I go for the Extreme Speed because Rick Ross is a hustler, and Rick Ross misses out on the kill and is hustling me now, thinking he's all strong and stuff. He told me he's strong. That's why he asked me to bring him to the battle. I'm like, sure, I'll bring you to the battle. You're pretty strong. You don't kill a Shaman though when you're at +2 Extreme Speed and stab boosted and it's hustles. So oh, I'm sorry for this narration. This narration sucks, but I'm gonna upload this anyways. I go into my Houndoom just for the hell of it. Well, not for the hell of it. I'm thinking he's gonna go for Protect to stall me, but since he had Leech Seed, but he has Rest instead, so I'm just like, well, I'm pretty sure now he's gonna switch it to Chansey. Alright, I'm gonna go up to the Future Sound, my Choice Specs Kingdra, because I know he's gonna switch out to Chansey, and a Choice Specs Draco Meteor should be able to do a lot because I am a modest nature as well. So let's see how much it's going to do against a special defensive Eviolite Chansey. It does absolutely nothing. He still lives. I'm just like, wow, this thing is so bulky. No wonder why you're not in this tier. Now he's going to make one good play. He's going to switch in. I'm going to switch into my Escavalier. He's not going to go for Protect. He's actually going to go for the Seismic Toss. And this is actually going to knock out LeBron. So LeBron unfortunately got knocked out of my NBA playoffs. But obviously they're going to win the whole damn thing again. God damn it. That doesn't make the NBA fun to watch right now. I'm gonna go into Rick Ross now because Rick Ross is a hustler. He's done hustling. He's just gonna go for the Drain Punch and easily knock out the Chansey. So I actually overestimated Chansey's defensive physical bulk with Eviolite because I thought I had to be boosted by like +1 or +2 to knock it out with Drain Punch, but I guess just neutral takes it out. So that's all good. He has one more poke. It's going to be the Shaman, but he knows he can't win at this point because I have like 4 pokes left or 3. So he's going to run. So we're going to go to the key play of the battle. The key plays were definitely my predicting his over predictions, because that basically ruined his flow and ruined his predictions, because then I could predict his predictions, so that makes sense. And also taking out the Empoleon was actually a very big key play, because that thing basically walled my whole team. The only thing that could take it out would be the Virizion and the Togekiss, but then again, I would have to get a free switch into the Virizion, and you can easily just switch out the Hitmontop. But the whole point is, Empoleon was a problem, and yeah, that's the game, guys. I'm sorry this narration kind of sucks, but I don't really have a good battle right now, but I do have a special narration on Thursday, so look forward to that. And that about does it for me, guys. Like if you like, comment if you like, and subscribe if you like, and I'll see you fools later.